is my review on the iPad Pro 9.7 inch. So first, let's start off with the design and hardware. This device highly resembles the iPad Air 2 and the new 2017 iPad. The only difference between this iPad and those other iPads is that this iPad is a little bit slimmer than the 9.7 inch iPad for 2017, although it is the exact same thickness as the iPad Air 2. This iPad is the only iPad so far with a camera hump, and it is a lot taller than something like on the iPhone 6s, but it will not wobble on a table without a case. This iPad has the same Retina 9.7 inch screen as the iPad Air 2 and the new 2017 iPad, which has 2040 pixels by 1536 pixels, which is good for 264 pixels per inch. And if you don't know what all that means, it means it is a very sharp Retina display. The only difference between this screen and the 2017 iPad screen and the iPad Air 2 screen is that this iPad screen has a better color range and is 24% brighter. It's not going to be that much brighter, obviously, although it will be significantly brighter than something on the iPad Air 2. Also, this does have anti-reflectant coating, which is improved from the iPad Air 2, although the anti-reflectant coating on the new 2017 iPad is not nearly as good as either of them. But we'll be talking more about a new feature on the display a little bit later in the video. Now, if you turn the iPad around, you will see I got the new rose gold color option. This also comes in normal space gray, silver, or gold. So far, this rose gold has been on the iPhone SE, the iPhone 6s, and the iPhone 7, and this is the first time for it to come on iPad. It is not even available on the new 2017 iPad. Again, moving on to the front of the iPad, you will see a Touch ID sensor, which is not the second generation Touch ID, it is the first generation Touch ID, but it works just fine. You won't really find it slow if you've never used second generation before, and even if you have used second generation, it's really not that slow overall. Now, in their usual places, you'll see the sleep wake button on top, the volume rockers on the side, a headphone jack on top, and the lightning connector. There's something special with this lightning connector, which is that it is compatible with USB 3.0, which is faster than on most iPads. Back to the side of the iPad, you will see a smart connector, which is on the opposite side from the volume rockers. And what it does is it allows you to plug your iPad into the smart keyboard you can buy separately. And then you'll see the 4-speaker setup on this iPad, which sounds amazing, not as good as a 12.9 inch iPad, but still sounds amazing for an iPad. Also, you'll notice 2 microphones, one right beside the camera and one on the side near the camera. And speaking of the camera, well, here's the camera. This camera is a 12 megapixel camera, same as on the iPhone 6s and the iPhone SE, actually the exact same camera. It has video recording capabilities up to 4K at 30 frames per second, slow-mo capabilities up to 720p with 240 frames per second. It also carries over live photos from the iPhone 6s and SE and has HDR functionality. I do have a more in-depth camera review on my channel. I'll leave a card to it right here. Now, going to the other side of the iPad again, you will see a 5 megapixel FaceTime HD camera, which is good for 720p video and does have the new Retina flash. Basically what this is, it allows you to take a picture and have the new 24% brighter screen light up and it'll work as a flash. This flash does change depending on the color of your surroundings, which means it is a True Tone flash as well, just like the True Tone flash on the back of the camera. This is a 2 LED True Tone flash, not like the 4 LED on the iPhone 7, but still amazing. Back to the display. The display on this iPad has a special new feature called True Tone. Now what this is sensors hidden inside the display of the iPad, which senses the color temperature of the light in the room and matches the iPad to it. You can turn this on by default once you're setting up your iPad, it shows, or you can turn it off. You want to turn it off if you're like a video editor or photo editor so you have accurate colors, but if you're watching YouTube or browsing the web, you might want your light to match the lighting in your atmosphere, and you can go into settings under display settings and just turn this on really easily. So overall, how is this iPad? Well, this iPad is for people who will be doing more powerful tasks on their iPad and maybe who want a better camera, if you even really take around your iPad taking photos. Most people end up using their smartphone anyways, but if you do want this better camera or do you want that little bit better performance, this is a good option for you. Not significantly faster than the new 2017 iPad, but there are some disadvantages on the 2017 iPad. I have another video specifically about that iPad. You'll see it in the link in the description, or you can check this card right here. And really, you're only going to need this if you don't have a computer and you only need something really light, like maybe typing Word documents, PowerPoints, Keynote, something like that. This iPad works perfectly. Also, if you are an artist, there is the Apple Pencil you can pick up, which only works on this iPad. And this is really cool because it works perfectly with the iPad for an artist. Now, if you're just gonna use your iPad for normal iPad stuff, you might want to think about maybe picking up the new 2017 iPad. But is this iPad worth the price? Depends on what you want out of it. Thanks for watching my video. If you want to see my last video, you can click on this little thumbnail here. Or if you want to subscribe to my channel, you can click this little icon right here. Don't forget to leave me feedback in the comments. I'm always open to suggestions. Tell me what you liked about this video. Tell me what you didn't like. I want to hear everything. Don't forget to leave this a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you think I can improve. And I'll see you guys in the next video.